This is a real life story. It might be a little long for some people, but it's true, and it's a very human story. Many years ago, I was a real estate developer, and I had a tract of 42 houses that I was building. And on one Sunday afternoon, when we were holding our open house, a young couple came to me, and they looked at the house, and they loved it. I'm sharing this because it's those intimate moments in life that mean so much to me. They looked at the house and they asked me over the garage, if we finish this space, how much would it cost? Plus, it was a walkout basement, and they asked me, if we finish the basement, how much would it cost? The answer 30 years ago was, I was 32 years old, exactly 30 years ago when I was doing this. The answer was $48,000. Very reasonable in today's standards. Both husband and wife loved it. The husband nearly had tears in his eyes and walked out and said, "Thank you very much, but we can't afford it." It bothered me. And it bothered me so much that night I called the husband and I said, "Can you come back tomorrow? It's Monday. Let's meet at the house." We met. And I said, "You love the house. And you had tears. You were like, you just swelled up. Fill me in. I want to hear it." He said to me, "Rafi, look, we just got married. We just bought a Boxes Etc. store that we just renovated and opened up. And I can afford the house, but I cannot afford the space above the garage and the basement. I have a grandmother that I take care of that is not very mobile, so she needs the basement so she can walk out. I have a brother who's challenged, mentally challenged, and I take care of him. I can't afford it. I don't have the money for it. I can't swing it." So what did I do? I said, "Come back to me in the afternoon." I drafted what's called a promissory note for $48,000. In the promissory note, I said, you have 1 year interest-free, money. It's interest-free. If you choose to pay this, and I did say it, if you choose to pay it, you have 365 days to pay it. And all you would owe me is the $48,000, whatever the actual number was. If on the 365th day, if you haven't paid me, this promissory note is forgiven. They would owe me $0. So they had $0 incentive to pay me. $0. But I did it. What do you think happened? Number one, my attorney thought I was completely off my rockers. Completely. Guess what? Not on the 365th day. A little earlier than that, both husband and wife came to me with a certified check in full, literally in tears, saying thank you for giving us a home where we had the ability to continue to build the business. Not only are we paying you back, in that 1 year period, we're buying another Mailboxes, etc. out of town somewhere else. Had you not given us that stability where we knew that our mother or grandmother and our brother was well taken care of in a home environment, we wouldn't have been able to do this. What did I gain out of this? Huge exposure. Nothing. I did it. Now, the better question is, how many of you would have actually come and paid the $48,000? I say this because I didn't do this one time. I have an entire file. I have another story for you. An Indian guy came to me when I was building a condo. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I can't buy it. I'm like, "You love it. Why can't you buy it?" He says to me, "In my culture, I'm marrying a girl from Canada. So her father will not allow me to marry her unless I have a fully furnished house and a home for his daughter. He goes, I can afford the apartment. I can't afford the furnishings, drapes, everything. We came up with a number, and I did a promissory note again. And this, by the way, of the probably 50 promissory notes that I did, how many people do you think stiffed me? How many? I'm going to pause for a second. Think about it. Take a guess. Say a number. The real number is 0. Not one person stiffed me. Not one person dragged it out. Every promissory note, no matter how big it was, had the same clause. Interest-free, and on the 365th day, it was forgiven. Why would somebody pay me back? And that's how I operated my real estate business.